This night lasts forever, forever and ever. This lasts forever, forever and ever. Let's make this last forever. G'day. What's up? Hello, Jamie, my love. How are you? You knew I was going live, Jamie. I think it's cheating if Jamie gets the points for first one in chat, considering she knows when I'm setting up live in the office. How are you, Miguel? What's going on, man? We are on early. We are packed up and ready to go for a camping trip. What's up, Bilal's good eye? How are you, brother? You want the points? You can literally sit there and see when I click go live. That is not fair. Toad, what's up, man? How are you, dude? I just watched a couple of Khalil's fights, and the dude is just a highlight reel merchant. Are you saying that you're going to be picking Khalil over Alex Pereira? I mean, the dude has got some sick Muay Thai striking. I literally set it up. I know. That's why I think it's cheating if you can claim the points for being the first one in the stream. Yeah, are you saying, Toad, that you think Khalil Roundtree has got what it takes to beat Alex Pereira? I mean, I feel like if I pick Khalil Roundtree in this one, mate, the whole community around the corner is going to go crazy and just call me a blatant Alex Pereira hater, which I am not, but you know how they get, Toad. Not cheating, it's just opportunistic. Is a DJ vlog getting filmed this weekend? It is indeed, mate. It is indeed. It is. And we were talking to one of the DJ Adventures subscribers and talking about meeting up with them on the road at a future road trip. So yeah, man, it's all happening, dude. It's all happening. We're heading out to the Marysville region this weekend, so it's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to do 3 days. Check out the waterfalls. Check out the campsites. Yeah, it's going to be good fun. No, what I'm saying is that Khalil is terrible. He has a Krayley highlight reel that gives him his aura. Oh, I see what you're saying. So the highlight machine, the UFC marketing machine, is using the excitement of his Muay Thai style to carry him. I think I fall, to be honest, Toad, I think I fall into that trap quite a bit because I do love Muay Thai so much and I am so biased towards Muay Thai strikers that when I see someone like a Khalil or a Fiziev, I get overly hyped for it because I just think the style of striking is so much fun. So, yeah, dude, I think I fall into the same category as that. It affects me the same way. I can't watch a good Muay Thai fight and not get amped for it, which is probably why I praise. I'm not using the G word anymore. I cannot use the G word anymore. It's just too much. I don't care how old it makes me sound by not saying it. I'm not saying it anymore. But yeah, I think I praise with a P Muay Thai striking too much. But even then, right? Even with how much I love Muay Thai striking and Khalil's style, I mean, Jamie, you can do that whenever you want, mate. You know what I'm saying? It's just between you and me in the chat, Jamie. You can type that up whenever you want. As much as I do like the Muay Thai striking, I don't think he is skilled enough to beat Alex Pereira. And yeah, there are going to be people in the UFC marketing machine that are seeing his Muay Thai striking, giving him a crazy highlight reel. And have you noticed as well, Toad, the UFC have clearly told Chael Sonnen to hype this fight up. Clearly told Chael Sonnen. Not the AM, bro. You're on early today? We are on early today, mate. We're on early. We're going to be heading out for camping this weekend. So this is it. We got a nice, tight 1 hour stream. And then we're on the road. We're out of here. Doug is biased towards muscular black fighters like Biggie Boy and Khalil. Motherfucker, Nacho. I was picking Biggie Boy to lose that fight, actually. I was picking Biggie Boy to lose that fight. I was picking Tai Tuivasa. So if anything, I'm biased towards big fat Samoans, mate. Which is true, because I went to high school with them. I actually love the vlogs. I'm really happy to hear that. Bilal's good eye. I'm really, really happy to hear that. And like we let this subscriber know, because we're planning the next trip after the... Oh, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil where we're going. But the trip after this one is sort of in the region of one of the subscribers, so we'll let them know about it. We will let you know when we're heading out in the Warrnambool direction. We'll let you know when we're heading out in the Warrnambool direction, because I know that's the direction that you're in. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. This is enough. The perfect example of this, which is the Khalil strike. By the way, Tim, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing good. Guru, what's up, man? Quick tenor, enjoy the stream, man. Thank you so much, Guru. I appreciate it, man. And it's good to see that you're feeling better, brother. You are certainly back. I'm noticing your energy has lifted. But thank you for the tenor, mate. I appreciate it. Based Guru, gonna go save the Balkans. I appreciate it, bro. What were we just talking about before Guru interrupted with his 10 pounds? Thank you for the 10 pounds, mate, as well. Thank you so much, man. That's a big help. Big help to the small channels. Yeah, so with Khalil Roundtree, right? His badass highlights. Yeah, he does take something like Anthony Smith, which is not an impressive win at all. He does make that look way more drawn out than just a mad knockdown. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. But I do think that's what makes the style of Muay Thai so fun, is you can take someone like Khalil Roundtree and make them exciting. Warrnambool Beach Holiday? Mate, we're going to do it. What is this? KCJ149. What's up, brother? What's up? Is Bilal from Warrnambool as well? There we go. We got a couple of Warrnambool boys in the chat. Here you go. We might do a Warrnambool meetup and see if we can time it for a fight night card and actually do a live watch along or something like that. This is the dream, to take the channel around the world and do live watch alongs while me and Jamie go traveling at the same time. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. The MMA Guru got monkeypox. He was bloody sick, mate. He was bloody sick. Great stuff, Guru, on the spicy, zesty John Jones stuff. Yes! And we're going to be bringing up John Jones's tweets as well. I've got that in the back end, ready to go. Saved to show us. We're going to be looking at them as well. Classic John Jones. Couldn't insult someone without making it zesty. All the Aussies in the stream are from Warrnambool. It is weird, isn't it, Jamie? We seem to be racking them up. Who the fuck is Janie? Exactly. Who the fuck is Janie? Jamie, my love. Let me have some water to clear my tongue up. On paper, Anthony Smith is the best at getting knocked unconscious. On paper, Anthony Smith literally thinks he's one win away from a title shot. And then every time, Nacho, every time Anthony Smith loses, he talks about how much he doesn't care about the belt and he's in it purely for the spirit of competition. And then the moment, literally in the cage, the moment that he gets a win, before the interview with Rogan or Bisping has even started, Anthony Smith is already like, might touch gold still. You never know. He's just so lost, man. What are the chances of that? I know. Warrnambool boys, unite. I still can't believe he said cock in the mouth. That was just unnecessary. It was. Shall we have a look at it? Let's bring it up. Where are we? Let me go to studio mode and get this shit set up so we can have a look at it. John Jones. I love it, man. Lately, John Jones is just an MMA YouTuber's dream. He's an absolute content machine. Here it is. John Jones. Are we ready? Are we ready, chat? Boom. So John Jones originally insulted Tom Aspinall. John Jones originally insulted Tom Aspinall by saying, this dude literally has my large black rooster in his mouth every single week, and I'm flattered. I'll absolutely guarantee he will not win more world championships than me. That's truly all that matters at the end of the day. There has been many champions, no one like me. I sleep good at night. Fucking hell. So Tom Aspinall replies, going, John Jones is right. He's won way more world championships than me. All on PEDs, though. Just absolutely giving it to him. Fucking beautiful stuff from Tom Aspinall. Anyone in chat, Toad, you would know this without me Googling it. How many championships has John Jones won? Is it 11? I believe off the top of my head, the record is Anderson Silva. So John Jones has probably won, what, 11, I want to say? Is it 11? Let me know. So let me know if I'm right or wrong, and then we'll Google it afterwards, in case Toad has clicked off and gone to a different chat. All right, let me catch up. The levels of Cope are so enjoyable to watch when he loses. It's so good. He's got 16 title wins. Thank you, Toad. I knew you would know. Resident badass in the house. We're going to break that down then. His levels are... Yeah. Anthony Smith's Cope levels. Fucking hilarious. So good. Literally a joy to watch. Chinny Man Dominic Reyes is about to be the massive favorite against Smith. Yeah, I really think he is, Toad. And that tells you all you need to know about Anthony Smith, right? Like, if you're coming into it and you're not the favorite against Dominic Reyes, that is a big fucking problem for your career. Where do we get the best pancakes in Warrnambool, boys? Jamie wants to know. It's pretty funny the way Jones constantly dismisses Aspinall, to be honest. I mean, someone said it today in their live stream. There's an easy way to sort this out. Fight each other. You know, the thing that we're all fucking doing here. Matching people up in a cage and fighting them. What's up, Isaac? How are you, brother? So, yeah, if John Jones is so sure that he is worlds above Tom Aspinall, fight him. Fucking fight him, cunt. Fight him. It's pretty funny the way... Yep. Fishtails Cafe. Okay. Bilal's basement. Ew. Alright, Fishtails Cafe. I like it. We will look into Fishtails. We will. We'll check it out on Instagram. Anderson has the most... I knew Anderson had the most defenses. I was just getting confused between the 16, 17. I couldn't remember. So, now, guys, think about this, right? Tom Aspinall is still a very young man. Okay? Very, very young man. And the heavyweight division can move as fast as he wants it to move. Like, Tom Aspinall can fight 2 or 3 times a year. Should I go back? Should I feel alone and tired? Tom Aspinall is 31 years old. He's 31 years old. He's already got the win for the interim title and the win against Curtis Blades, which absolutely does count. Now, you can fight for the heavyweight title all the way up till 40 years old. All the way up to 40 years old. Nacho, thank you so much, man. Towards Jamie and Biggie Boy's honeymoon fund. That is $8 Jamie has made on the stream. Jamie is killing it on the stream. Absolutely killing it. Tom Aspinall, right now, with how old he is right now, can still get in 18 title defenses by the time he's 40 years old, which is 100% possible at heavyweight. So this tweet from John Jones about how Tom Aspinall will never fucking catch him, will never ever get as many title defenses as he does. Tom Aspinall's already knocked out 6 people in the top 10 of the heavyweight division, all in under 10 minutes, collectively. This tweet from John Jones about you'll never win as many titles as I've got, I don't know about that. We'll see. Isaac versus 5 down. Funds for the Warrnambool trip. Thank you, Bilal's good. By the way, your guys' names are going on the t-shirt. Do not think that we've forgotten about that, right? I have got the marker right here. Let me go switch over to this and we'll get back to talking about Tom Aspinall and reading everybody's chats. This marker is a felt marker designed to go on t-shirts so you can put them in the wash and your names won't come off it. Every single time you guys donate, your name on this t-shirt gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm going to wear it on the flight over to America and we're going to vlog that just for this channel. I will add all of your names to it and your names are getting bigger. The only reason your names aren't going on it now is because you guys keep donating. And unlike Eric the therapist, I want your names to be nice and big. So we're going to get back to that. But I haven't forgotten, boys. Your names are 100% going on the t-shirt. The marker's right there. It's all getting saved in a spreadsheet on the back end. Let's get back into the chats. I guarantee Tom didn't fight roid-drained, strung-out fat welterweights to get his title shot. True, Tim. He fought fucking Sergey Pavlovich in the prime of his fucking career on 4 days' notice with a bad back. That's what Tom Aspinall did. Not drug-fiended welterweights. Did everyone see Az's brutally honest MMA vid on John? Funny? No, we'll check it out, Timmy boy. We will check it out on Brutally Honest channel. Me and Biggie Boy are gonna have the best honey. That's just now you're giving Dougie's Corner a whole new meaning if you're gonna be talking about that on the stream, Jamie. Tom doesn't have to cut weight, so he should beat up a blob every week. This is what I'm saying, Toad. If you just run the maths, he can actually eclipse John Jones' career fairly easily. And with 4 fights left to spare. Imagine where you could go with that $8, Jamie. She could actually buy some pancakes. This is for Jamie's nacho t-shirt. We did consider having a t-shirt with just a giant plate of nachos on it. Just for you, Nacho. So thank you so much for the further $2, man. We really, 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 really appreciate it, dude. We really appreciate it. But a nacho-only t-shirt has been talked about. Jamie, I don't think you watched my video today. There is a little Jamie make a t-shirt reference in today's video. Let me continue on with people's chats. Tom should just fight a fat person every other... Isaac, this is literally what I'm saying. Like, John Jones's biggest fucking thing here with the tweet is, number one, not only him bragging about his big black rooster, but number two, talking about how he is going to have more title defenses than anyone in history, which, number one, he doesn't. It's Anderson Silva. And number two, he should really fucking watch that sort of talk, because Tom Aspinall is in the division and has the youth to be able to eclipse his own title run. Let me transfer that over so you guys can see what I'm talking about. That. Everyone in the chat is invited to the wedding except Doug because he went against my Biggie Boy. Aspinall is getting overrated for his last 2 wins. The rest of his wins are all bums. AM, bro, it's heavyweight. Like, he can only do what he can do at heavyweight. And to be fair, he is putting away everyone at heavyweight better than anyone else at heavyweight has done it since, I'll say, Francis Ngannou's initial run up to the belt the first time that he fought Stipe. We haven't seen anything like this since Ngannou. I want my name to be written on your face for the whole trip. No, Nacho. No. But I appreciate all the money. I'm getting a personal Nacho. Oh, there you go. We did talk about that. John's title defenses don't count. He lost to Gustafsson 1, Santos and Reyes. He beat heavy welterweights. He was on drugs. His record doesn't count. Unfortunately, Tim, we, the MMA fans, know that. We agree with you, Tim. The problem is you've got a large majority of a certain MMA fan base that will just point at the numbers, right? Like, and everyone's fan base does that. Not everyone's fan base. There are fan bases all over MMA that do this, Tim. One of the biggest ones is the Team Khabib fan base. Now, I love Khabib. I'm a fan of Khabib. I actually find his fight style enjoyable because I can't believe just how dominantly he beats the shit out of people. But I can admit that his first 14 fights are completely almost rigged. They're a wash. They don't count on his record. Same way that, like, I love Volkanovski, but I can admit that he's now at the arse end of his career and he's going to get slept in his next fight. But there are certain fans of certain fighters that cannot admit to the facts. They just can't admit to the facts. So as long as the facts say that John Jones has those wins on his record, a certain type of John Jones praiser, because I don't want to use the G word anymore, are just going to keep bouncing up and down on his rooster and supporting him, which is why we need Aspinall to beat the shit out of him or break his record. Tom will probably get to the point DJ got to where he beat all the top guys, so he's able to beat up tough winners for free legacy. And isn't that the problem, Toad? Like, you get to the point where, and we haven't seen this, to be fair, since the Mighty Mouse era or the Anderson Silva era, where you work through your top 5. If you beat everyone in your top 5 and then you just start calling up contenders, you are just adding on free legacy and beating up people that haven't really gone through the meat grinder of the rankings. But then if you do that, Toad, all the fans turn around and say, like they do with Mighty Mouse, oh, his competition wasn't that great. He didn't fight the best competition. Where all you can do is just fight the fighters that are in front of you. So, yeah, man, it makes it hard. Gonna have to tax you, Dougie? Mate, the fucking tax man's coming for me. Don't worry about that, Isaac. It's brutal. I'll watch it while I'm packing the van fridge. Nice. Make sure you hit the dislike, but this is not fun. How is there a warnable subculture in this community? I don't know how it happened to Bilal's good eye. I don't know how it happened, but here we are, mate. Like Warrnambool is a tiny university town and farming town, and yet you guys are all here watching Dougie's Corner on a Friday afternoon. I appreciate it. All of you guys, 2 of you. That's all of Warrnambool. I hear. Jones is the GOAT at hitting pregnant woman and hiding under the cage when USADA is out the front of his gym. Yeah, people bring up the hitting of a pregnant woman, but they don't bring up the fact that he hid under a cage for 8 hours while the International Drug Testing Agency of USADA was in his gym waiting for him to get there. Yeah. Kenny! Dougie's looking beautiful today. What, you like the new light that I just fucking bothered to turn the light on? How are you, Kenny? It's good to see you, mate. We were just discussing John Jones and Tom Aspinall. Let's press on. I think Tom may even do it better than Francis did. I hope so. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I hope so. I really liked Francis. I feel like Francis cops way too much shit. I don't really like Francis. I think it's hard to dislike Francis. Like, he's a fucking stand-up bloke who just ended up fighting for himself. Yeah. Yeah. Although Tom Aspinall is just a charming motherfucker. Yeah. I wish Tom well. And Francis. I hope Francis dominates the PFL. I think Shamil the Blob Gaziev takes Tom into deep waters and eventually smothers him with his stomach. Someone left a comment on one of the videos about how Shamil the Blob Gaziev has already made it because he's already got the fans' love. I wonder how Shamil's career is going to do now that Lucas Tracy isn't here to back him up every day. I've got family in Warrnambool. They run the Reef Machine and Natural... Holy shit. Now 90% of the chat is somehow connected to Warrnambool. Kenny, you're not from Warrnambool, Victoria, are you as well, mate? The YouTube hasn't just shoved me over into Warrnambool's corner of IP addresses, has it? I also have a friend that lives in Portland, so we've been planning to head out that way to some point. Yeah, we are definitely going to be heading out that way at some point. Especially since... What are the name of the cliffs that we want to camp at, Jamie? What's the name of those cliffs? Port MacDonald? There's 40,000 people there. It's not that tiny, you peckerhead. Whoa, watch out. Big town. Big town alert. Watch out. There's nearly enough to fill up an entire Woolworths shopping centre in Melbourne CBD. Just calm down. Big town alert over at Warrnambool. I better stop talking shit about Warrnambool, otherwise that entire town will stomp me out when we get there. I smell like fish badoozy. Badoozy? You smell like fish? What is fish badoozy right now? And why do you smell like fish? That's usually the job for 2 smelly fingers. We knew you'd like the John Jones clap, you nasty, but on a date with Tom Aspinall, what would you do? We know you like John Jones, you nasty, but on a date with Tom Aspinall, if me and Tom Aspinall went out on a man date, went to a Korean fried chicken joint and went and got some beers, what would I do? I'd probably end up wrestling him. We'd probably end up getting into a wrestle in front of the chicken shop to see if I could take down the heavyweight champion of the world. That would legit probably be how the night would end up. We'd probably have too many beers, a lot of plates of Korean fried chicken, honey soy garlic dressing, put down a couple of barrels of the beer. Yeah, it'd be good. It'd be good. Be a good time. John Jones fans are trying the best to act like the guy who who defeated Sergey Volkov and Blades isn't that good. I know, dude. It is crazy. It is crazy. It's weird how they'll take someone who beat Pavlovich and Blades and Volkov, someone who beat them clean, and act like he is not as good as someone who took Anthony fucking Smith to a decision, a one-legged Thiago Santos to a decision, and Dominic Reyes to a loss. The fucking cognitive dissonance of a John Jones fan is insane. Jamie saw a bird in Warrnambool. There you go. Huge town. Huge town. American town. The best town, some would say. We're going to save Warrnambool. We're going to save it. Port MacDonald. That's where we want to go. Has Doug... I got to do my Tom Aspinall impression. Have you ever been fingered by an MMA fighter? No? What would it take? Let's do another Dougie fantasy board. That wasn't Kenny. Kenny. That wasn't what it was, mate. That wasn't what it was. It was about fighters that are here to steal your girl. All right, it was completely different thing. I never said that. I never said I was going to be the real African champion. I said I was going to be the realist African champion. They're completely different things. Completely different. Warrnambool has all the stuff you need to be on it. I'm sure it does. Let's jump in when he gets here. Bilal, leave him naked and West End start. That sounds fucked. Are there any good walking trails or nature attractions near Warrnambool? I'll look into it. We will plan a series around it. 3 days in Warrnambool coming your way 2025. Sounds beautiful. Look up Tower Hill. Just posted in the Discord. Beautiful. On a scale of 1 to 10, how badly do you wish you were taller than 5? I am taller than 5'6", cunt. I'm 178 centimeters tall without shoes on. So I think I'm 5'9". Or 5'10", whatever. Chuck it on the list. All right, let's move on. Where's Enzo? You leave me nowhere to go. He's 3 stone tall. You built like a kangaroo. Oh, now, boys. Charles Oliveira is coming back. All right, MMA junkie. That's not what we were talking about. Thank you. Charles Oliveira is coming back. Let's do a quick poll here to get this one out of the way. Who would you rather see Charles Oliveira against when he comes back? Is there an N in Du Bronx? Probably. Please take me home. Too late. It's gone. You're bad. This is the best time we ever had. All right, so if Charles Oliveira does come back, and he is coming back, Dana White has said he's coming back, who would you want to see next for him? Would you want to see the Dusty rematch, which I think would be a pretty sick rematch, or do you want to see Alexander Volkanovski go in there and test himself against Charles Oliveira, Dan Hooker, the new god of war, or Conor McGregor, fuck Michael Chandler, he can sit around and keep waiting forever? Let me know. Put it in there in the poll. I don't think there's that many people. I mean, there's plenty of people watching today, but let's have a look. How many people are watching today right now? Okay. About 5 people, 10 people. All right, so we should be able to get 5 or 6 votes in there before we go. I don't know if Jamie's going to vote, although Jamie probably would end up voting for Dusty. No rematches from Toad? Interesting. Middle Island is nice to look at, and the rail trail isn't too bad for a walk. Okay, that's up our alley. Just saw it's a volcano. Nice. Charles versus Hooker, battle for the blondes. Dude, I would love to. I mean, Nacho, you saw the video today. You know that I would absolutely love Charles Oliveira versus Dan Hooker. Absolutely, man. Charles should fight John Jones. Charles Oliveira will probably beat John Jones. Not kidding. You're not 5'10". I refuse to believe you. You got to check your fat. I am 178 centimeters tall. Whatever that converts to is what it converts to. I'll check it right now, since the MMA world is apparently obsessed with how tall people are. Paranoia. What does that even mean? Is it not inches? It's got to be feet then, doesn't it? Is it feet and inches? Is that how the Yanks bloody do it? There, feet and inches. It says On the top one, and feet, it says 5.8, and feet and inches, it says 5'10". 5 inches, 5 feet, 10 inches. There you go, right there. Motherfuckers. Easy. I don't know why you guys are so obsessed with height. I don't even get the height thing. I really don't. Like, have you never gotten laid before at your height? Like, your height is your height. It really doesn't matter. As long as you got game. It doesn't matter how tall you are. Let me catch up on chat. Lots of natural... All right, sorry. Wildlife there. Where are we? And how many people voted? 6 people? That's what I was looking for. Okay. Charles versus Hooker for the Battle of the Blondes. Yes, Nacho. I like that a lot. Charles versus Hooker for the Battle of the Blondes. That's what I want. Oh, I read that one. Yep. It's a dormant volcano. Pretty cool. Yeah, so on our recent video, we were camping in a dormant volcano. It was fucking sick. And the whole thing, like, filled with fog in the morning. It was really... And the forest grew up the edges of the dormant volcano. It was so sick. No rematches from Toad. Even with Dustin's last fight, mate, absolutely no rematches. Lots of natural wildlife like kangaroos, koalas, emus. Nice, Nacho. Jamie did vote. She voted for Dusty. Good on you, Jamie. Bloody love you, mate. The first win was definitive and not that long ago. So Toad, Yog, what's up, man? How you going, dude? The only thing with that, Toad, is that Dustin's takedown defense was so improved against Islam Makhachev. So improved against Islam Makhachev that I would want to see if it's actually gotten any better, you know, and has Charles regressed. And also, that fight would just be plain fun, but I get it, man. I get it. Convert it to feet? Fuck it, hell, Doug. You're not 178. I'm 178, bro. Do you want to come in here with a tape measure right now? Do you want to come into the office with a tape measure? What about feet? Yog's just like, feet? I'm here. Dougie goes live. I just put it on in the background and just wait for the word feet. Dude, Yog, I cannot believe you missed the Alexa Grasso vote. There was a chance, bro, that we had an Alexa Grasso emoji and you fucking missed it by 2 days, man. That's so annoying, dude. For someone who's always in here. Oh, fucking hell. What's up, Cage? How are you, brother? Okay, so who do you guys want to see next? Don't look down, by the way, chat, because I don't have any pants on. So we'll just leave that like that. Okay, so we asked you guys, who do you want to see next for Du Bronx? What's up, Christian Graythan? Hooker was 50%. Dusty was 33%. Volk was 60%. Are you serious? No, we'll do it now. Are you going on stream? You don't want to be on stream, do you? No. This is retarded. Alright, I've got my fingers where it is.
Oh, I have to check?
Is that a fair call, where my thumb is?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're happy with where my thumb is?
Yeah, don't move it.
I'm not going to move it. 175. It's 2 centimeters, bro. What is 2 fucking centimeters? Oh, whatever. You didn't get me, man. It's 2 centimeters. Oh, whatever. You ruined the Wicker Basket studio. Shut up, woman. Where are we at, chat? Alright, so it came in this time at 175, not 178. So 2 meters difference from the last time I measured myself. I don't fuck. Who the fuck cares? 5'7". You didn't, Jamie. You didn't get me. You got me. You didn't get me. It was 175, 178. You're talking about 2 centimeters. For you Americans, if you don't know how fucking big a centimeter is, 2 of those little things. Two of those. Fuck all. Fuck all. 5'7", Doug. Did you shrink? People do shrink throughout the day, by the way, Jamie. They do shrink throughout the day. Let me catch up on everyone's chat. It was 3 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 3 Who's counting? You guys are counting. Whatever. Fine. 175, 178. Who cares? 175. It literally doesn't matter. Like, my life changes in no way. Even if I was 4 foot 1 inches, not the AM, bro. It literally wouldn't even change. Doug is shrinking. Yeah, as I'm getting older, I'm shrinking, Chris. It's okay to be 5'7". It's okay to be 5'2". It doesn't matter. As long as you got game. I bet Peter Dinklage gets plenty. I bet he's doing fine. Jamie's only jealous. Jamie's only celebrating because of how small she is. Jamie is like nearly legally a midget, you know? Kevin Hart's taller than Jamie. That's the only reason she's celebrating. Because she feels like she can be a little bit taller in comparison now. What were we talking about? Doug just compared himself to Peter Dinklage. I didn't compare me to Peter Dinklage. I said Peter Dinklage gets plenty, and you people on the internet weirdly obsesses about height. When height does not matter at all. What's up, Jesus? I'm so small. You would be small. As a man born out in Judea 2,000 years ago, your diet would have been horrible. You guys would have been tiny. And we know you guys were tiny because your doors were built very, very low. Oh, God. Right, chat. Where were we before you guys got all tape measuring? Should we measure the other parts? Height doesn't matter. Quote from it. Let's measure the other parts. Jeez, gonna need more tape. Jesus, gonna need... Fucking hell, there's a lot of tape down there. Fuck, we're gonna need way more tape. Oh, God. Alright, just put it away. And now don't clip it on the tape measure when it goes back in. Oh, fuck. Gross. Height doesn't matter. Quote from a midget. Whatever, man. Whatever, Cage. Cage, what do you weigh? What do you weigh, Cage? 4 centimeters convert. What's a centimeter or two, Chris? Really, at the end of the night, what's a centimeter or two? We're all the same size in the dark. That's generous. I should have just got fucking going camping today. Why did I live stream today? Based. Jesus was about 6 foot 3 inches sauce. Dreamt it. Dreamt it. I'm 330 pounds. I've been slimming down. Nice, mate. Nice. Damn, you're fat. Cage is known as the fat one. Oh, God. Have some fun. And that night I learned some girls try too hard. Da-na-na. Da-na-na. Okay, so we ended up with... Where did we end up, chat? We want to see Charles Oliveira against... Hooker. I like that. We're all in agreement. How long are you going camping? I will be back in the office making videos. On Wednesday. So we're going camping for 4 days. Yep. Not fat, slightly chubby. 330 pounds is pretty... Well, Cage, how tall are you, mate? Since we're all here having a fucking... bragging session about how tall we are. How tall are you, mate? Doug never reads my controversial takes out loud. I always read your takes, Nacho. Ooh, haram. Jamie got his ass. Doug just compared. I read them all. 6'4". Thought about you're a bit of a unit, Cage. You're a bit of a unit. 5'7". Doug hates nachos. I don't hate nachos. I don't hate you. So, all right. So, if I am, let's finally do the conversion, right? Five seven. There you go. 5'7". Today. But last time I measured, I was 178. Doesn't matter. 5'7". So, there you go. My actual weight is 180 pounds. Nice work, Cajethan. Nice work, mate. Today. Today. Doug, I'm 6'2". I'm going to mog you when you come to... I don't care how tall you are. What do you mean mog me? What are you going to do, Nacho? Be taller? Just be taller than me? There's lots of people taller than me. It literally has not changed my life once. I've never walked into a room and someone's been like, wow, look at him. Look at that average bloke over there. I'm bringing my tape measure when we go to Warrnambool. Yeah, we're going to pack our fucking tape measure on the road. And when we're driving around meeting people, going to meetups, there's going to be a fucking photo board behind us with just like a fishing board. Like the sort of boards you weigh fish on. Is Dougie a manlet? I'm late to the part. I'm not a manlet. I'm a normal human being. I'm a normally sized human being. Doug crashing out over being 5'7". Crashing out. I'm totally comfortable with my height. Thank you, Nacho. Totally comfortable. One more time with feeling. One more time with feeling. Boom. There. Herb Dean is up. Comfortable silence. I was checking this out. Herb Dean is up for the UFC Noche main event. Sean O'Malley, Merab Dvalishvili. Do you know what that means, boys? That means that Sean O'Malley is going to be allowed to get in a couple of fence grabs. And the fight will not be finished early because it's not Mark Goddard. So Sean O'Malley is really going to have to fucking put Merab Dvalishvili away. We're getting an incoming late stoppage at the UFC Noche Fight Night, which is great because I honestly prefer a Herb Dean late stoppage over a Mark Goddard early stoppage any fucking day of the week. Does it hurt when people look down at you, mate? No, Chris, it's never hurt me when people look down at me. We should have a meet and greet when your channel gets big and all the fans just show up and laugh at your height. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? He's below average height. It's all right, Doug. I've got the Volk built. Bilal. That's what it is. I'm just Volk built, mate. I'm just built like Volk. It is what it is, bro. Doug, please don't smash up your half to the room after... Doug, please don't smash up your half room after this for only being 5'4". We love you all the same. I'm not 5'4". I'm 175 centimeters today, and that's a perfectly fine height. There's whatever. The height is what the height is. Dugganot, what do you make of Dana saying he's got Max Holloway fight news coming up? Cajethan, my friend. I think that was just a brain fart from Dana White. I don't think anything has changed in regards to Ilia Topuria. I think he was in his office looking up at his fight board and he saw all the names there. And before they had this fight locked in with Ilia Topuria, they were probably talking about Max Holloway fighting Volk or fighting Conor McGregor for the BMF belt, and his name is still up there on the board in the war room. And Dana White is so half in, half out of the UFC right now, and on a live stream where you're interacting with a lot of chats at the same time. He probably just looked up at the board, saw Max Holloway, and said, "We've got Max Holloway news coming soon." Like, don't forget, Dana White is like 50-something years old, works like a 60-hour work week, does cocaine, probably just a little bit tired. Chee-wee-wees! Thoughts on meat pies? Fucking love them, cunt. I fucking love a good meat pie. I really do. Are you going to see Beetlejuice? I'm not that interested in Beetlejuice at all. I don't know. I think I might do another Raw review for you guys in the members section on The Gentleman, now that we just finished that. So yeah, that's what I'd be going with. Hell yeah, let Merab let him perish. I think Sean O'Malley's going to beat the shit out of Merab. And now with Herb Dean doing the main event, I like that a lot. Sal Diamato is the judge for Sean O'Malley fight. So that's one positive for Sean. Hopefully, if the worst comes to worst, we can see Marab get robbed in a split decision. Yeah, Nacho, I do think that Sean O'Malley is going to be having the judge's protection work for him. You do notice that when the UFC has certain stars, like Sean O'Malley or like Israel Adesanya, they do get a very favorable outcome when it comes to the judge's decision. I would say the exact same thing happened for Sean O'Malley in the Petr Yan fight. You know, I thought I thought Petr Yan won that fight. Same thing happened with Gaethje in the Fiziev fight. Like, I think Gaethje won the second round of the Fiziev fight. So, yeah. I think you're right, Nacho. Dana barely works. I think he works a lot, not the AM bro. I just think he works a lot on doing podcasts and promoting Power Slap and being Dana White, the business mogul, the personality. And I think when it comes to really like locking in on the 700 athletes that you have and the fight dates that you have coming up and knowing the ins and outs of that business, he's not that locked in on that anymore. I think he's half in, half out with that and more in on Power Slap and just being Dana White, not the promoter, the internet personality. Doug loves being cream pied. Wrong, Nacho. That is zesty as. That's a real John Jones take. Ironic that it was meant for not the AM bro, not you, Nacho. He could save everyone, but not himself. Ironic. About to wake and bake while watching my favorite midget. Who's your favorite? It's not me. I'm a normal heighted person. So I don't know who you're referring to, Christian Grey. You should be interested. You clearly have a shit taste in cinema. Rick, go fuck yourself. How do you like that one, mate? Shove it up your asshole. It's good to see you again, Rick. Imagine your job consisting on watching and making fights. Oh my god. Now, not the AM bro. I didn't say it was a fucking hard job. He's got one of the best jobs in the world, right? Your job is to run the UFC. Watch the fights, think of the next fight, book it in, sell it to us. Amazing fucking job. The fact that he's not interested in that anymore and that he's half in, half out is fucking pathetic from Dana White. So, I don't mean like hard as in, you know, like it's a hard job to do. I just mean he works very, very long hours all week long. It's just unfortunate that the focus of what he's doing is no longer 100% put towards running the UFC. And he deserves to be shat on for that. But I do think he was just working a long fucking week, traveling around all over the place, saw Max Holloway's name up on the board and just went, I got news about Max Holloway. It shows, not the AM bro, it shows how not into it Dana White is anymore. The fact that he doesn't know that Max Holloway is going to be fighting in a couple of weeks shows how not into it he is already. I made a tortilla for dinner and put a fried egg on top. That's pretty cool, Jesus. That's pretty cool, mate. Nice. Almost every fighter from around 2010 would be a weight class lower if they fought today. Why are you saying that, Toad? Is that because they're not juicing anymore? Is that because the PI and the nutrition has gotten a lot better? What makes you say that? That sounds banging, Jesus. Nice. Can you Google, is 5'7" below average fight for the Australian male on the live stream, please, Doug? I can. We can do that. Forever and after. All right, here we go. Is 5'7" short for? Oh, we gotta cash up. This is for Douglas's femur extension surgery. We love you, little guy. I'm not little, but thank you so much for the $5, Jesus. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, mate. Is 5'7"? No. What is the best? What did you ask me to do? Where are we at? Who said that? Nacho. Can you Google, is 5 foot below average height for the average? Let me just copy that straight up. All right, where are we? Is 5'5" considered short? Is 5'4"? Average height for men in the US. Average height for men. What do we do? Average height for Australian male. Why don't we do that one? The average height for an Australian male is 175.6 centimeters. I am literally perfectly normal. I am a perfectly normal human being, Nacho. Right there, the top one. So, suck my average Australian cock, Nacho. It is bang on where it is meant to be. Not too big, not too little. Everything's absolutely bloody normal, mate. This is you, Nacho. Smoking on that nacho pack, motherfucker. Alright, let me catch up with the rest of the chats. Douglas, who is your favorite elf? What the fuck is happening today? Not cool bringing his family, dude. Oh my god, this is meant to be an MMA stream. Oh god. Fucking dickheads. I don't think Max deserves the title fight over the Volk rematch. The Rat Tapuria is just ducking everyone. I do think Max Holloway deserves a title fight. With the amount of work that he's done, I absolutely do think he deserves a title fight, not the AM, bro. Over Volk? No. But Volk didn't want the rematch at the moment. Volk wanted to heal up and try and fix his knockout damage, try and fix his chin. So considering that Volk is happy to step away from the title picture right now, that is okay with me, not the AM, bro. And Jesus, thank you again for the $5, man. I really, really appreciate it. 5'7" is slightly below average male average height, but not quite midget territory. Give him a break. It's all right, Rick. I'm all good, man. 5'4", Kai Kara Francis midget territory. Yeah, let's make fun of someone else. I'm pretty sure we are the same height, short kings. We're not short, Bilal. I just proved it. We're average height. Absolutely average. Weight cutting wasn't as big back then, which is why John Jones ended up fighting a bunch of middleweights. A guy like Penn, Edgar, and Aldo ended up moving down. Also, GSP fought at 180, which is less than Islam. Okay. So the weight cutting wasn't quite as prevalent as it is now. That makes sense. I thought maybe it might have been the sports nutrition or whatnot. And with GSP, I just thought he had a hard time. It's funny that we're talking about this because I was just thinking about UFC 217 this morning. I thought the reason GSP never moved up is because he had trouble putting on extra muscle, like he had gut issues or something. And that's why it took him so long to move up. Damn, Rick, I can't believe you're actually defending Doug. I know it was a nice moment from Rick. I'm sure he'll go back to being his regular self very soon. But thank you, Rick. I appreciate it. 3 inches is an average. Check the Discord, brother. You're below average. Check the Discord. You're lying again. What do you mean? I just did it on the stream. Nacho. What? And number one, I don't care enough to lie. So I don't know what numbers you're using. But it's literally right there on Google. Average height for... Hang on, let me fix this so you guys can see it completely. There, that's the whole window. That's the whole window right there. Average height for Australian male. 140... I don't understand. You're just getting me riled up, you motherfucker. Fuck these people. Fuck these people in this fucking stream. Okay. I would totally mog you at work, boss man, but you're still the plastering Kendra. Mate, I would mog you with the speed at which I can slap plaster mud onto a wall. You're literally proving his average height in the Discord. He's half an inch more. Okay. Numbers matter. Oh my god. He's maybe below average in height, but you're below average in... Oh... What tier list are you doing today? Not doing a tier list today. In fact, we are going to wrap up in 5 minutes. We're just fucking around and having fun today. Tier lists, videos, all that shit is going to be back next week from Tuesday onwards. There might be a live stream while I'm on the road camping, like during the UFC 300 week. I don't think anyone was here for that except maybe Toad and Cage. I think they're the old school chat members that were here for that during the UFC 300 week while I was camping. And we did a live stream on the side of the river while we had a lizard. We had a fucking full-on lizard on the stream. It was behind my shoulder on the river. Big fucking goanna thing. Forget what it was. Do a tier list of your best tier list. You know what, Cage? We will probably do that for Christmas. At the end of the year, I think we'll do a live stream of the tier lists of the best tier lists. That is kind of fucking funny, Cage. We'll do that at the end of the year, man. I don't mind that at all. Just getting you riled up. Mr. Toad, they were roid fiends welterweights that John Jones beat. This is true. GSP would have been a lightweight if he fought today. He was barely able to get to 190 to fight Bisping. Yeah, that's what I thought I remembered, Toad. GSP had a really fucking hard time putting on the weight. I think he did a Rogan podcast talking about how much he couldn't hold down the amount of food that he needed. So, yeah. Sup, bro? I respect the grind. Dubspeak, thank you so much for being here, man. I appreciate you. All good, brother. All good. If we were both below average, then how would it even out? Yep. Okay, so, guys, we're going to do this before I go, because it is a couple of minutes left to watch the stream. This Saturday, as you know, there is no UFC, but that's fine. Because I'm sure Bad MMA Math will be streaming, but I want to show you guys this. This is the UFC's YouTube page. On fucking Saturday night for the Americans, Sunday for the Aussies, they are going to be playing. They fan voted this, and I can't believe this came through. This was my favorite pay-per-view of all time, UFC 217. It's got 3 title fights on it. I thought it was fucking phenomenal. I absolutely loved this pay-per-view, and they are going to be playing it live over the weekend when they do regular pay-per-views. So go over there and check that shit out. Also, make sure to go and check out Bad Math MMA or Frankie Fight Night. No, Fight Nights with Frankie. Fight Nights Frankie? Fight Nights Frankie, his new channel. Absolute go-to channel. So check him out. If we are both below, yep. So you're going to leave us and make me eat chicken wings watching Corey instead of you. I might do a live stream while I'm on the road, Chris. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got beef between Nacho and Rick here. That's how you know it's been a great stream, Tim. When the chat starts to get riled up with itself, that's how you know. Are you going to be going with Brady or Burns? I'm going to be going with Brady. I'm going to be going with Brady. I think he'll break another rib, to be honest. We know that Burns is going to try and take it to the ground again. This seems to be the direction Burns is going in his later career. But I just think Sean Brady's got a better ground game than Burns does. I think Burns is getting to that stage now where he's getting to the RDA end of his career. So that's where I'm going with. Where are we going? We're heading out Marysville way. For about 3 days. Brady and Burns goes over 3.5. Yes. I think Burns is tough enough. Burns is very tough. Very tough. He's very hard to put away. So I would probably say Brady via decision. On your road trip, is that why you're leaving for the road trip today? Yeah, so I finished my big job, which is why I feel like has the content been good over the last 2 weeks? I don't know, because I've been really focusing on finishing this house. I've been on the same house for 2 weeks, and I finally got it finished yesterday. So I hope the content's been good over the last 2 weeks, because I've been fucking working like a motherfucker. But yeah. Yeah, just rewatched the JDM TKO, and there was no way Burns is coming back. Dude, Toad, I literally fucking watched that one before bed last night. That's so funny that you said that, Toad. I was legit in bed watching that one before I went to sleep last night. That's fucking crazy, man. I got Mr. Burns in this was because he is excellent. Yep. Buy sub in the first again. Could be. Boys, that is it. We are out of here. Now, if you want to keep up with what is going on while I am on the road, then there is, of course, our other channel that you can keep up with. Where is it? over here. This is me and Jamie's other channel. We are going to film another one of these vlogs. Yes, that is me in my underwear. Absolutely regular-sized king of a bloke in his underwear right there. Just an absolute unit of a bloke with normal size. So if you want to follow us along, you can go over to that channel, and there are links to our... We got links? We got links to our Instagram if you want to keep up with us on Instagram. It is called Doug and Jamie. It is called Doug and Jamie, and if you go over to it, you can see our Instagram link there. You can check out our Instagram where we post live updates about where we're going and what we're doing. So that is all on there if you want to check that out. But that is it for the weekend. I will be back from another camping trip on Tuesday. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys for now. So I might see you on the road, but I'll definitely see you when I get back. I hope you've enjoyed the content. And until then, you guys have yourselves a fucking great weekend. And yeah. Pop in next time. See you later. Peace out.